Hi, dear cricket fans. Welcome to your favorite show, Cricket Happenings. Well, you'll be finding that I'm not really talking in a very enthusiastic manner today. The reason being that I'm a bit under the weather as far as my throat is concerned. I seem to have some throat pain, but this is a Cricket Happening show which will go forever. So, this is something which actually helps me connected with you people because you people have been the support of this. So, what I'm going to do today is that I'm not going to give three separate reports which I normally would have done because I would have done two previews. One is preview of South Africa versus Pakistan, which will be the fourth one day international at Dubai. Then the preview of Australia versus Sri Lanka, which will be played at the SCG tomorrow. And so it's cricket galore. And as you know, the India New Zealand series has already started. Yesterday was the first. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to be covering all the three into one report today because, so pardon me, dear fans, because I won't be able to, I don't want to really stress myself as far as my throat is concerned. Once I am fully fit, well, you would always know that I am always there with all the reports, whether it be any country as far as cricket is concerned. So, today it is going to be a capsule, it is going to be a mixture of everything, but I'm going to cover everything in brief today. So, let's first head to the first test match as I know that it's hardly probably 3 to 4 hours left for the second day's play to start. The Sardar Patel Stadium in Motera in Ahmedabad, which would be the first test match. So yesterday was the first day of the first test match, and India did very well. In fact, they actually, as you know, India really touted as favorites because the Indian batting lineup is absolutely strong, and for the first time, Dhoni was telling that he had everybody available, which is very interesting. Whether it is batting, bowling, all the bowlers were available, the batsmen are available. So India were playing at full strength today, and well, it was quite evident at the end of the day. India had 329 for three on the board on the at the end of the first day's play of the first Test match between India and New Zealand, which was played at the Sardar Patel Stadium in Motera in Ahmedabad. Well, there was nothing in the pitch really. The bowlers couldn't get any purchase, whether the pace bowlers or spinners. It was just Gambhir and Sehwag starting off. Gambhir didn't do much today. Gambhir contributed 21. Was bowled by Jesse Ryder, even 41 balls with 3 fours. And well, the heroes were two centurions, but Virendra Sehwag was the one who was carting the bowlers. Absolutely no respite. He just went on in his merry fashion. He was playing every stroke in the book. In fact, also manufacturing strokes from somewhere. And well, as you know, Sehwag what he can do to the bowlers. And over and above that, over in a session, yes, I'm sorry, dear cricket fans, he went to a century, and Rahul Dravid also went on to century. That was nice to see because Rahul Dravid was a bit of out of form. As you know, he did not do very well in the previous series which India played against Australia. So that was refreshing. Dravid went on to make his 30th one-day century, surpassing Sir Donald Broadman of Australia, and he was bowled by Chris Martin for 104 with 14 fours. Virendra Sehwag contributed 173 of 199 balls, 24 fours and 1 6. And anybody watching those 24 fours and 1 6 would have really got their money's worth there at the stadium. And well, at the end of the day, Tendulkar was not out on 13, W.S. Lakshman not out on 7. And looking at the batting lineup that India has, I could only say that they are looking at a mammoth total because there's nothing in the pitch and the bowlers couldn't make any impression. There was even, hardly Martin and Bennett couldn't even beat the bat. Yes, Bennett definitely hit the deck hard. There were two debutants in the New Zealand team yesterday. It was it was Hamish Bennett who was the one who was the pace bowler, the right arm pace bowler, and they had Kane Williamson, the right arm off spinner, who was playing yesterday. Well, the bowling figures, Martin, 16 overs. There's nothing to really call. 1 for 52 to Martin, 1 for 40 to Ryder, who got a really prize wicket, a very gifted wicket of Gautam Gambhir. And Daniel Vettori, well, 1 for 69 for him when he got the most prized wicket there of Virendra Sehwag for 173. And Virendra Sehwag hit his 22nd Test century. So India looking pretty, looking absolutely hungry for more. See the lineup there after Tendulkar, and first they have the New Zealand bowlers have to dislodge Tendulkar or Lakshman. Then they have the might of Suresh Raina, Mahendra Singh Dhoni yet to follow, and then the tailenders. Again, you can't call them the tailenders. Harbhajan Singh, Zahir Khan can still play and still make runs. So it is all going to be very interesting how things go. But looking at the second day's prospects, I think New Zealand are in for a hard time on the second day as well. Well, so that is as far as the first day's play in the first test match is concerned. Now, the other match that is going to happen tomorrow, and the other match which is going to happen is between South Africa and Pakistan, which would be, as I said, this would be the fourth one day international at Dubai. Now, this is another opportunity for Pakistan to square the series because right now South Africa lead the series 2-1 after the two-run win in the last match. And what does let's see, look at Pakistan. I'm not going to do a full preview. Basically, going to talk about it. Now, as you know, Pakistan, what they can do. Yunus Khan has been, unfortunately, according to me, even though he's having experience, only in the first match he played. After that, he has been failing. But it's okay. But Umar Akmal definitely has to be in the scheme of things for Pakistan because he has not been there at all. Umar Akmal has to be there, and over and above that, probably tomorrow, whether I'm told that Abdur Rahman might, Ajmal might be out of the team, and Abdur Rahman, the left-arm spinner, might make way, might come in, and that was because Shahid Afridi feels that Ajmal has not been really hitting his straps this time. Probably he has a point there. As far as South Africa is concerned, they have everything going for them. But again, it's going to be a close contest because, as you know, we have been having a lot of close contests between South Africa and Pakistan in this series, at least as far the one-day series is concerned. And well, they have their tomorrow they might have the might of Dale Steyn probably, so that really strengthens them. Dale Steyn and Wayne Parnell, if they come into the equation, that is going to be one up for South Africa. And the South African young guys have been firing. Okay, dear fans, so that is the fourth one-day international, which is going to be played at Dubai tomorrow. And then we have more cricket to follow, which will be between Australia and Sri Lanka, which would be the second one-day international, which will be played at the SCG, the Sydney Cricket Ground. As you know, that was a miraculous victory that Sri Lanka got the other day. That is in the first one-day international and went one up in the series. But well, this will be a different ball game because first and foremost, Michael Clarke's captaincy has been under fire now of late, and Ricky Ponting will take the reins. So, and not only that, Ricky Ponting's batting becomes a big bonus for the team, because if he is going to play in his usual fashion, I'm sure Australia, I would say 50% they are absolutely strengthened. So Australia, well, they have all the thinking to do, but definitely strengthened by the coming in of Ricky Ponting. Michael Hussey's form has been very refreshing. Brad Haddin, after coming from injury, had a good hit. Cameron White, it's quite a long time now. He has to really get some big scores now. The bowling, John Hastings was very impressive. Xavier Doherty in his first match as a debutant took 4 wickets and really impressed one and all there. Whether Mitchell Stark is going to play, that is going to be another question. Well, for Sri Lanka, definitely would like to keep up the winning combination. Probably Chamara Silva failed, but I think it is better to keep up with the winning combination rather than break it, because everything has been going well for them. And the SCG normally offers spin, but well, that should probably favor the spinners too. And there is quite a possibility that Jivanta Mendes, Jivan Mendes might get in a look in. Because if the Sydney pitch would turn, probably Jivanta Mendes, the spinner, could come in the equation. So, dear cricket fans, as I said, this was a covering up of all the three into one report because of my problem that I have with my throat, and you would have just seen in while I was doing the report, you would have seen me that I struggled a bit during one phase, for which I do apologize. I had to go through this on this particular show. Dear cricket fans, hope I become as fit as ever, and I come up with loads of enthusiasm. I would love to do it, but I have to really wait for my health to really improve. But other than that, dear cricket fans, is that cricket galore. Whether it's India, whether it is Australia, and we have Dubai, who is host to Pakistan and South Africa. I could say only one thing here, dear cricket fans. I, being an Indian, and I do have a lot of Indian fans, supporters, Indian fans, Indian subscribers, and Indian uh, cricket fans, Indian subscribers, and Indian friends all over the world, wherever you are, and you are loyal to my cricket happenings. I wish you all a very happy and prosperous Diwali. Thanks for your company. This is Ram bidding goodbye. Thank you.